I've come to the only place in the United States where you can get a taxi with no driver. The future is here, boys. We're in Phoenix, Arizona. Let's go take a ride. Jaden, hit my drop.
No, Tony versus the world!
All right, gang, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, the first place in the country where you can actually order a driverless car just like an Uber. By 2023, you guys have already heard about Uber. You can get cars to pick you up and take you wherever you want to go, and you just pay them a little fee. Well, now you can do this in a driverless car. A company called Waymo has now taken over a bunch of cities in the United States. Phoenix being the very first. It's going to be LA, San Francisco, and a bunch of other cities next. But Phoenix is the only one where you can get a driverless car and take them. You can take it wherever you want to go, do whatever you want to do, run errands, pick up people, have fun, whatever you want to do, and I'm going to order it. They have an app just like Uber. It's called Waymo One. You download the app just like Uber, type in where you want to go, where to pick you up, and guess what I just did? I'm waiting for my car right now, and we're going to go on for a little ride. Let's do it, boys. The car is here. I can see it in the distance. It's on its way to me. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be the first time I've ever done anything like this. Hopefully the first time you guys ever seen anything like this. As it approaches me, I'm like, what is going on here? Because there's literally nobody in the car. Here it comes. As it turned the corner, you guys can see it has a whole bunch of cameras and stuff on there so we can see where it's going. It's right there. You can see it. That is my ride, boys. Let's go. All right, so to open the car on the app, they give you an unlock button, and I'm going to press it now and watch the handles come out, and now I'll get to get in.
Hello, Tony versus the world. Tony versus the world.
This is crazy, yo. Okay, so yes, you guys can see there is nobody in the car but me. And the car is literally driving itself. Alright, I'm gonna bulk it up just in case something happens, and I'm just gonna chill for the ride in the back seat. So I hope this is tripping you out just like it is for me. The future is here, boys. Let's just embrace it. It's here. Okay, first couple seconds, the car is super safe. It's stopping at every crosswalk, stopping at every traffic light. Anytime it even thinks that it even sees a person, a human being, almost come to a complete stop, real nice and easy, nice and slow. We are at a traffic light right now, and the car is attempting to turn on a red light. I don't know if it's going to do it, but we're going to find out. Most likely, my guess is that it isn't, but it seems like that it is. All right, you guys can't see it because it's really, really bright, but this is a red light, and the car is like inching forward to see the other cars that are coming from the other direction. And it's doing it. It's doing it. So as I look around, there are multiple cameras in this car, and they are watching you. There's one up here right above my head. There's one in the center console, like right above the rear view mirror. And there's one like watching the driver's seat and everything like that. This is crazy. And there are a bunch of microphones in here too, so I am sure, well, they say they're not listening to you. I read the instructions and it says we are not listening to you unless you actually press the button that says call for help or call for support. Other than that, the microphones are there just in case. Well, I don't know about that, because I found out that Waymo is actually a subsidiary of Google. Google, we all know, just like Apple and everybody else, they listen to your every move and they wait for you to say something, you know, like hey Siri or hey Google or whatever it is to activate the phone, and then it can do whatever you want it to do. So they're probably listening to us and they're probably looking at me like, look at this guy. I just want to take a ride just so you can be crazy, but that's what it is. Okay, so the car is handling things very, very well. It's stopping way short of other cars, so there's like almost no chance that things can happen. It's turning the turn signals on, obviously turning the wheel and working the gas and brake. You guys, you taxi guys, you Uber guys, you're about to be out of a job real soon. Okay, one thing that I noticed really quickly is that everybody is staring. Obviously, I'm in the back seat, but people are breaking their necks to look in the window and see if there's actually anybody driving this car, because it's so crazy. I just saw like 5 people just almost crash their own cars trying to look at this one. I'm gonna try to catch a bunch of these different reactions for you, but this is crazy, guys. Okay, so one thing that I didn't tell you guys is where I was going. I actually just got this car because I wanted to do this experience. I'm taking it to Jamba Juice. I just wanted to get something to drink. And it's going to bring me back to exactly where I started. Oh, by the way, and it's going to wait for me. I specifically said the car needs to wait. So I'm not going to be waiting in this hot sun. It is 115 degrees. Actually, you guys might not believe me. Those people who live in Arizona, you understand. It's really 113, 114 degrees. Yeah, it's hot. Okay, I'm stopped, ready to get out, and I'm just gonna go get my drink and come back, and the car is gonna sit here and wait for me. So, all right, you guys, I got my Jamba, but the car didn't wait. So I'm glad I didn't leave anything in there, like another lens for my camera or anything like that. But all I have to do, the app already told me, is I just gotta press a button and the car will literally come right back to me. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit pick me up, and it says updating. So the car has already started to turn around, and it says see you in 6 minutes, and then it's going to literally come right back to my location. So I'd rather have it wait for me, but I guess they got other people that they want to pick up too, so they can't really wait just for everybody. I mean, I'm somebody, but I'm not really everybody like that, you know. So let's wait. All right, boys, finally back in the car, got my Jamba, and it's time to start the return ride back where I started.
From Waymo.
All right, so while we're riding here, let's quickly talk about the app and the car and this whole experience. Number one, this is not the first car that came and got me. It's another car. So apparently there's a whole large fleet of these cars driving all around the city. Now the app is really intuitive. It's really nice. It shows you where the car is at all times, where you are at all times, and how much time the car is going to take to get to you. All of that stuff. It's literally just like Uber. You put your address in, put your destination in, and obviously put your credit card or whatever in, and it charges you a fee for it. Now, as far as the fees goes, this trip was about $16, and I rode about, I don't know, maybe 10, maybe 12 miles, something like that. So it may be a little bit expensive, but hey, you get what you pay for. This is a pretty nice ride, super safe. And like I said, you can see that the car is literally seeing everything. And I'm sure somebody on the other end is obviously monitoring this thing as well. Along with the microphones and the cameras inside of the car. So as far as I think this actually coming to a city and actually taking over, and there would be no more Ubers or there'd be no more taxi drivers, it's going to be a long time for that. At least probably another decade, because this thing is still in I guess beta testing. That's why they're only releasing it in Phoenix, Arizona, and then starting into other cities. And then I don't even think they're even anywhere on the East Coast yet, but obviously they will be. So the more they learn the roads, the more they learn different driving situations, stuff like that, the quicker it's going to be implemented into regular life. But as far as this experience goes, 2 thumbs up. If you got a chance to do it when you're in Arizona, or if you're living in LA and it comes soon, or San Francisco or something like that, just do it. I told you guys, I really didn't have nothing to do. I really just went to go get me a juice because I wanted something. So, I mean, just go take the experience and see what it feels like, because it's really, really different. Okay, so I didn't get it on camera, but a car literally just cut in front of this car. And the car didn't slam on the brakes or anything. It literally just eased on the brakes and came not to a complete stop, but it slowed down and let the other car go in front of it. So if you guys are scared to do something like this, and possibly scared of the future and it's actually becoming nationwide, and you just see cars without drivers, I don't think you should be. The technology's there and it's proving it right now. All right, boys, so the car is bringing me right back where we started. The ride is almost over. All right, boys, so the ride is over. I'm back where I started, and it's time for me to get out. The car already told me, make sure I have all my belongings, which is only one thing. I gotta have my juice. So let's get out. Say bye to the car. It wants me to close the door, but I'm not real quick. So you guys can get one last look. All right, boys, so as the car rides off into the sunset, I'm out. I talked about the app, how you can get this, where, in the only place in the United States where you can get this, how much it costs, and all of that. Hope you guys find this useful. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.